Hey, wake up, damn you.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Hello, gentlemen. How are thee?
It's a lovely Tuesday night for a Halloween watch along.
Yes, indeed.
It's a beautiful windy evening.
Windy evening in windy Chicago.
Windy City.
Awesome. And who
Yes.
we got hanging out with us tonight? We got our buddy Stitches. What's going on? Oh, you just
Hello.
watched it too. He's like, I just literally watched it. Well, good. Hope you want to watch it again.
That's right. Thank you for joining us, by the way, Stitches. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Yes,
what's up,
thank
Joseph?
you.
The horror guys here. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Cool.
So,
And I hope
Joseph.
you guys know how this works. That you guys have to watch it along with us, and we'll give you
Damn
the
remote.
start. We can't broadcast it. Oh my God, where's my notes? Hold on. I do have my list of all the goofs and gaffs. Almost forgot.
I'm not
about
drinking
that.
much tonight, but I think this will suffice. What do you guys say?
What do you? Oh, Jesus! There you go. Atta boy.
Gotta have something. I like these
Right.
where on the back they say ignite the night. Isn't that's cool? Ignite the night.
So here we got my Halloween goofs, gaffs, and continuity errors. So there are, let's see, 61 or no,
Sorry, the batteries on my remote died as I was going to turn it on.
61, I think.
Oh, look at that. It's nice and dark in my place.
Yeah, it's dark right here. It's hard to see what I'm doing.
Is my shirt glow in the dark? Well, I guess it does a little bit. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that
Look
looks
at
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Look at that man chest.
Oh, hey.
Oh, my day,
Don't get
pretty damn good.
Don't get too excited there, though. Otherwise, the missus will be down here in a minute.
The day was pretty good.
That
How was your
wouldn't be a
day,
bad
guys?
thing.
How was your day going today, guys? Good?
Oh yeah, great. Another great work day. Knocked it out the park. Tired, but we're here. We're kicking butt.
Excited
make
to
that
see you
money.
guys, man. Do this. I haven't seen this movie in I don't know, 2 weeks.
A few weeks.
Man, I can't tell you last time I seen this movie. Now I can't tell you last time.
I think I forgot how it ends.
It's just always a movie that I can just watch over and over again. As you guys, it was just like you guys there. So that's why we're like, so let's do a watch long of Halloween. Why not? What the hell? It's like, why not?
You
I
damn
don't think
skippy.
you'll ever hear any one of us complain about watching it. Honestly,
When you say go, I'm gonna run because my to my DVD player because my remote is dead.
oh no,
No time.
Oh,
for
you know
basic
what?
stuff, Jonas.
Why don't you? Well, when we're ready to go, you get
you
over
tell
there
us.
and you
Yeah.
yell to us, and then we'll start. This way, you don't have to go.
Fantastic. Are we ready then?
I think so,
We-
Joe. Sorry, missed what videos you missed. Go back and watch everything.
Yeah,
Everything's
go
there.
back and watch.
It's all
Yeah.
there for everybody to enjoy.
Absolutely.
He's having a good
Yeah.
day too, which is good. Yeah, it was a little man. It was windy as hell, and a little chilly here today. But other than that,
Freezing
No.
rain tomorrow, Pat. Here, freezing rain.
we're getting
gosh.
it too tomorrow night. I'm supposed to go to work in Manhattan tomorrow night, so I think I'm going to be putting it off because they're talking about freezing rain. Because I don't mess with freezing rain.
We're not. Yeah, Lisa and I aren't going anywhere either. So
Yeah.
Stitches, Joseph Horror
Yeah.
Guy. Hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
People here lose their mind when it's that kind of weather here.
Yeah, snow I can deal with, but freezing rain I don't mess with.
Is that a fireball I saw in your hand, Joe?
Oh, look at
Yes,
this guy.
sir.
Look at that
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
no, Pat, that stuff.
I have approximately 3 in my possession. So we'll see how the night goes. I don't have any alcohol. I wasn't going to drink tonight, but come on. If you're watching Halloween 1978, you got to have something.
Joe,
Rain-
you
so
have
you
the
get
booze.
rain,
I have the
Joe.
chair that I got a while ago.
Where are you located? Joseph the horror guy. Where are you located that you get rain?
Yeah, I love you, dude. That's awesome.
Good
I'm just
stuff.
pouring my drink and then we'll get started here. Yeah, you know what? I thought I had more beer than I did. And I went and opened up the fridge. I was like, oh, did I drink that many beers during the
problem.
podcast? I'm like, I guess I'm going to have
That
to have
is-
a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You know what we got to do too, fellas? We have to, when we see all these people that, when Sean Clark had said there's a brand new Halloween one person that's never done a convention before, we'll have to point them out here too. Be
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
Good
that's
point.
right.
That's a-
So, yeah,
that's a good
Sean
point.
Clark did make that announcement. If well, I'm not really promoting that podcast.
No.
Um,
I was just talking. Yeah.
Anyway, so Sean Clark did mention that there is going to be a first timer from the original Halloween, and we're all sitting here trying to figure out who the hell it's going to be.
And
And
then,
maybe tonight we'll watch and maybe take some notes on who, collectively the three of us may remember has been at conventions.
And the 10 plus, there's at least 10 plus people from the whole series that have never done anything, which I think will probably be from the newer movies, if I was guessing.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, what I meant to bring up to you guys before we came on, but we can do it on air because it's something we discussed, and I was thinking about starting to put this together. Whether you guys want to do a weekly or bi-weekly, the Halloween novel book club.
Oh shit!
Remember we talked about that, where we were going to start doing starting with the Halloween novelization, the original, and we'll start reading. Maybe we'll pick a certain amount of chapters and go over it each week, every other week, whatever you guys want to do, whatever fits best in your schedule.
That sounds super lovely.
That's awesome. Joe, which ones? Do you just have the newer ones, or do you have an older one too? Do you have the older one?
No, I can pretty much get my hands on anything that we just want to jump off and go into. So anything that y'all want to get started on, I can get my hands on.
Oh, okay.
So whatever's easiest.
That's quacktastic.
Plus, Halloween 1, 2, I believe 3, and the Heather O'Rourke novels are all on YouTube.
Easy peasy.
So you can just go and listen to people do, because there are people that there's actually the Halloween one there's 2 that I know of. There's one where it's a robot voice that talks like this as it's reading the whole novel. And then there's another guy that actually went through the thing and just narrated the whole thing. He's got music in the background and like stuff like that. So listen to his.
Those Kelly O'Rourke ones would be fun to do just because they're just, young adult ones, and they're simple to go through.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I read those too.
No,
I got
that's
them way
cool.
back when, but they're cool.
Sounds like a wiener.
What are you doing? You watching? I actually got my Bloody Valentine 2 in 3D.
Oh wow!
You watching that now? Because we're doing Halloween. We did My Bloody Valentine. We did that last on Valentine's night. But we're doing Halloween, and I'm ready to start whenever you guys are. So
okay, I can go run over there. If you guys are prepped, I will go run over there.
Just yell when you're starting.
Yes.
Ain't
Call my name out.
But
a long time since I heard that.
You sounded like Pennywise. We'll do my Hey Georgie impression. Hey Georgie.
Hello, Georgie.
I'm Pennywise.
Do you like boats?
Do you like boats? Oh.
Okay.
You ready?
1, 2, 3, hit it.
There we go. Hear that familiar theme.
Very nice.
5-4 time.
Too easy.
I was like, you gotta really do another watch long of Halloween? I'm like, seriously, like you actually have to even I'm like, you're answering your own question.
We should have created a drinking game for the original Halloween one. What should it have been?
Well, there's still time. Figure it out. We're only at the credits. Totally or goofs. Yeah, totally would be good.
Totally be good. Every time she says totally, I have to take a little drink of Fireball. How about that?
Just a little a teaspoon.
A little zipple.
With a lemon twist. Total Beverly Hills Cop.
That iconic intro.
Hey, we saw this pumpkin on our countdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at that.
Just Heroes Today on Netflix, great movie. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
Miss Jamie Lee Curtis, Lori.
Who the hell is she?
I saw Creepy Co. Releasing a long sleeve shirt with her
the
on
two
there.
shots, right? Of the off-take picture and that? Yeah, over the couch.
Yeah, that looks good.
Which one is it?
I almost bought it,
what
but
shirt?
I didn't.
What shirt?
On creepyco.com, they had a Laurie Strode long sleeve. It was 2 images. And on the back, it says introducing Laurie Strode. It's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'd
I
love
don't know
to,
if you
but
could do it live, Pat. I could send you the picture. I have it saved. I don't know if you want to do that, but maybe it's too hard.
what is it?
I could send you the picture of what the long sleeve shirts is on.
Yeah, sends me. Why not? What the hell?
Yeah, they got all the sizes from what I saw yesterday. I know my big self needed a 2X.
Well, I'm excited because I pre-ordered my custom was it Graveyard Goods or one of those companies. It's Twilight Zone hoodie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
I forgot you're a big fan of Twilight Zone, huh, Pat?
Big fan.
Big fan. Ain't nothing wrong with that, my friend.
That's going to be on our watch along list. Twilight Zone, the movie.
Oh,
It's 63. That's when Kennedy was assassinated too, right?
They actually mentioned it in the novelization, as a matter of fact.
wow.
In the
The one and
prologue.
only John Carpenter. I can't wait to meet him at Texas Frightmare this year. Man,
Yeah, Joe, you got a good lineup, bud. I'm excited for you.
can't wait.
All right, so let's see.
Those kids in the beginning of the movie, when they were singing like that, really scared me when I was little. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. It was different, yeah. And then when it ends, it's like ah.
Mhm.
I'm panning on the side of the house. So I'm hearing the kids talk on somebody. So I'm ahead. What are you guys seeing?
I see that they're walking up with the house.
Making out on the couch.
That's what I'm seeing too.
Oh wow, I'm behind then. So I'm seeing walking up to the house, like the screen panning into the house.
Here's a nice trivia question. What's the boyfriend's name?
I just know it's Daryl Kyle boyfriend.
What's the boyfriend's name?
I don't remember what his name is, Pat.
Here's one. Look, there's all the cords hanging out of the window
Yep.
onto the porch. His name is Danny.
Danny.
I don't think he's somebody that will be back. I think we talked about it before.
Oh, what the hell?
He just didn't really seem to enjoy the convention H40 as much, it seemed. So
Well,
that door's
stinks.
wide open.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably behind on you guys. Where are you at right now?
He's panning
The
through the
knife is
kitchen.
coming out of the.
He
drawer.
just turned the light on in the kitchen, and he's about to grab the knife out of there. Well,
Oh, okay.
Deborah Hill's about to grab the knife.
All right. He's open. She's opening the drawer right now. Okay, I'm right there now.
All right, so we're good. Yeah, we're close enough.
Cool.
Yeah, we're close.
And then you notice the time change from the stove, and then I think the stove said like what time did it say? Hold on. Walks to the living room with a knife. The clock above the stove shows 9:25, and the clock on the wall reads 9:40. But just 5 to 7 seconds later, the clock chimes 10 times.
I'm going to just spoil something right now. I think I got a new trivia question. What toy was in the family room there in front of the TV of Michael's? Did anybody notice that?
Oh, I have to go back and look at it.
Oh,
It's
no.
a fire truck. I'm like,
Was
man,
it
I
a
got to
fire
remember
truck?
that next time.
Hey, that was a quickie, man. That was fast.
In the novelization vindicates him. They do it.
Does it really?
Very descriptive. And as a matter of fact, Judith, but as he's leaving, Judith stops him in the hallway and wants to do it again.
Oh damn, horn dog.
The boyfriend looks horrendous in the
Judith
Rob
was a
Zombie.
hoe.
Oh, that dude got destroyed for no reason. I feel bad for that guy.
You're gonna meet Danielle Harrison, Lexington,
Oh, that's
Kentucky.
cool.
Yes,
Awesome
today
sauce.
is shout out to Scout Taylor Compton. It's her birthday. She's 34 today.
Happy 34th.
That
yes.
woman gets more beautiful every day. I don't understand. She's like aging in reverse.
Yes, she does.
She deserves to play Laurie Strode again. That's all I'm going to say.
Danielle Harris is awesome to meet in person. She's super cool.
Like if they did another spin-off or another line, I would love to see
Every
Scout
Halloween movie
again.
I could in theaters, but I couldn't watch. Oh, that's well. They actually release this in a lot of theaters every year, just as a rewatch. And what other
Halloween's
things
out
we
every year in
missed?
theaters nowadays.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Woo-hoo.
Some nudity.
Oh wowzers.
Pat, did you meet Sandy Johnson?
yes. Yeah, a couple of years ago at actually at a little horror thing that they do here at a drive-in about an hour from my house. She was there and with Tom Savini.
Oh
Now,
nice.
you and I were going through cast members. I believe the parents are still alive. I could be wrong. I thought that was the case. So there's two options, but I don't
Who?
think it's them.
Oh, who? The boyfriend?
Michael's parents
Oh, Michael's parents.
as a first-timer convention, but I don't think so.
And this is the part that always got me. They just standing there looking at him, and the shot pans out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, huh?
The mom with the Jim Carrey pumpkin pie here. Just
Well, you know why? This has been said. This is what they call a cinematic tableau. They're supposed to be still, but the mother moved. She was supposed to be still, so it's like framed in time. And but she took her hands and put them in her fucking pocket, and they never did anything.
yeah,
about
her eyes, her chin were moving too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he does. That's why he's not moving. Neither one of them, but she fucking moved.
Stupid head.
Smiths Grove, Illinois.
And actually, here's another trivia question. And the novelization,
Fake town.
Marion Chambers has a different last name. What the fuck was it?
Winters? No.
Oh, I can't remember. It's Marion something or other. Shit, I forgot. But it's not the same last name.
Carruthers.
Carruthers. Excuse me. Let's see if we forgot anything.
I will
in this
look it up.
scene. Oh yeah, when Judas Killer runs down the stairs and exits a Myers home, you can hear the click of the cylinder as he's leaving. But then when they pan back, the door's wide open. So that happened. The best was, I told you, for those that may not have been on the Halloween Collectors Podcast watch along, the story I told when I watched this in Spanish with the Rabbit in Red matchbook.
Mm-hmm.
El Conejo
Oh,
es
yeah.
rojo. Were you there when I told that story?
I don't know.
So before me and the wife were married, and was staying at my in-laws' house. They hadn't have cable yet, so we got like reception, and I was watching. It was a Spanish channel. I was flicking through the channels. It was a Spanish channel on, and Halloween was on in Spanish. So, and of course, the wife's like, she hears the music. She's like, have a seat. She's like, are you really going to watch this in Spanish? I said, of course I am. She's like, hey, just turn the volume down. I'm like, no, leave it on. I want to hear it. So, long story short is the scene here coming up where they show the matchbook. A little voice comes in English, in Spanish, to read it because it's in English. So like he goes, El Conejo es rojo. And every time the matchbook comes up, and so later on when he gets it, when he's standing by the Phillips pickup truck, and he looks at it again, you hear the voice again go, El Conejo es rojo.
That's
So
funny.
the whole weekend I kept walking around going, I'm like, hey, Kat. I'm like, El Conejo es rojo.
So
She's like,
every
"You gotta
time we
stop.
see it, I
You
can
just
go
gotta
like
stop.
this,
I'm
right?
driving you home."
I want to get the divorce papers ready.
Look at that, the Rabbit in Red lounge. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Put it up in there.
that's awesome.
So I just looked it up, Pat. So I don't see anywhere besides Marion Chambers. It just says Marion for the IMDb cast, but
Oh, the picture you sent me, Brett, that's on the shirt? That's on
the shirt, yes.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
The wife will kill me if I buy another Halloween shirt, but
I don't know if it's a woman's shirt or for men or if it's unisex. I don't know. They're not clear on the website.
I wish that
I think I'm at the point where I can wear the women's shirts. I got tits now.
That's still, that place is from Chicago. I don't think they have a public place to go visit though. Creepy Cove.
They're good though. They have some great stuff.
They're the ones that made the media VHS cover blanket. So
yep, I love that's my favorite blanket ever. I have that one, the Texas Chainsaw one, and I want that rug. I never find that rug, the Halloween rug, the pumpkin with the knife.
There's the wrench.
That was creepy. Was that Creepy Custom?
Creepy Cove. Yeah, Creepy Cove. Yeah.
There was two of them. There was the pumpkin one and there was another one. I have them both somewhere. I have them in a box. I should put them out there. There's the monkey wrench when he breaks the window.
I have the night he came home like rug of the logo of the front. I have that.
Oh yeah. That one's cool too.
We actually did a Halloween 4 back with the Collectors Podcast, but we can very easily do another one. I have no problem.
Absolutely.
We'll watch any Halloween movie, even the ones we're not such fond of. We'll watch it.
You know, the thing that this whole scene right here with Michael, he was very driven. Like he knew exactly what he was going to do. I assumed that he knew Loomis was coming. He knew he was going to hijack the car. Like he had this pretty mapped out very well. He was like Escape from Alcatraz type planning.
Yeah, you had to assume because he was turning 21, he had to go for his hearing.
Yeah, they say it in the television scene, additional scenes, but in the novelization, he's supposed to be brought before the judge on this. This is the part of the continuity that's not really correct because in fandom and in the books it says his birthday is October 19th, but they're picking him up on Halloween, so I guess they're picking up a couple days later. I mean, it's not a big deal, but there's geeks like us that well, it's not his actual birthday. And if you read the novelization, it's interesting because Michael does talk.
Yeah, he does.
He does talk when he's at Smith's Grove, very little, and he's almost like got superpowers where anything that messes with him, something happens. And Loomis keeps going back to the magistrate that put Michael in Smith's Grove because he's got to report every couple of months on his progress. And telling him all these things, he's really dangerous now. Like, but do you have any proof? And he's like, no, but all these things keep happening when he's there.
Yeah, like he's like Damien, okay?
Yeah, seriously, he was like, it's crazy shit.
Damien.
It's interesting.
No, that's it. I mean, he represents. Well, he's evil. He's not a man himself. He's,
And then the whole prologue is the whole backstory of why he is the way he is. That whole curse of Samhain.
Palm trees.
Palm trees. I wonder if Brian Andrews will be there.
Yeah, I know.
know.
I know he's had his issues, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's not like an outcast. But so I wouldn't be. I should hope he's there. I don't. That's a signature I don't have. Because that's his job. Awesome. I'm gonna rewatch tomorrow, guys, but I can't stay up. Hey, man, Joe, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
be a stranger.
Thanks.
Go check out the other videos, like I was saying. Thanks for popping in. We'll hopefully catch you next time.
Now, I'm sure if you guys know geographically here where Lori's going to be walking towards is actually where the hardware store is at that corner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the house has been moved across the street from the hardware store from where that's at, obviously. So,
And doesn't Sean Clark have a couple of the front steps?
yep, he took those out when they were still there after the house was already moved. And then you got the Sugar Big Gallery behind the Myers house there on the left too.
Yeah.
We'll go
Yes.
there, guys. You guys will love that. That's the woman that owns that place. She does huge stuff for Halloween season, obviously, for the area.
Yes. Looking forward to the locations.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
time.
So at this point, right, he has the mask, right? At this point.
Yeah.
So this means he already broke into the hardware store, already got the mask and rope and all that other stuff, knives, and they don't find that out until later.
Yeah.
That he broke in.
That's
That's the time continuity that's off, right?
Yeah, that's the part of the continuity that's no good because it would have made sense if they were there and the alarm wasn't ringing. Because like, well, why the hell did the alarm go off earlier? Maybe he broke in and people didn't realize it because they had no alarm. That would have made more sense. But the alarm was ringing.
Got it. So it's like it just happened or something,
It's just amazing.
Sam,
This
for
movie was
150 miles away, for Christ's sake, you can't drive a car.
Dr. Wynn.
He was doing very well last night. Maybe someone around here gave him lessons. And by the way, Loomis, get the hell out of the handicap spot.
That's what I wanted to know. Oh, I'm sorry, Brett. Go ahead.
No, this movie was just shot in 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. Pleasance didn't even work a week on it. And look at how big the movie is, and everybody just cherishes it and loves it.
It's awesome. I was curious about the person who gave him driving lessons. Like, I wanted to know who that was. Like, identify who that was.
Yeah, right?
Like,
What's
just
a
who was
novelization, so it doesn't exist.
Like, who was it?
Watch Shona Convention. Do you have any idea when tickets will go on sale and price? No. Believe me, because everybody's been prodding and poking Sean Clark. And even last night when he was talking, he was closed-lipped about it. What did he say?
Last time it was in March.
That's what he said last night. He said they're shooting for March. So March is around the corner, so my guess would be late March. And the price, here's a guess. Brett, what did you pay for the tickets? You went to H40. I didn't go. So what was? Obviously, they're not going to be the same. They're going to be more, but at least give somebody a ballpark range.
Yeah, you could do the daily ones, which I think were $40 or $50. I think it was $75 for the whole weekend thing, and the VIP was at least $120. I think.
So my advice is double it.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be.
I bet you the VIP, if it's Horror Hound with what they do with their VIPs now, it's probably $200.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. I'm actually budgeting 500, to be honest with you. And I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's less.
Oh, Pat, you know what? I didn't catch that when Sean was talking. They're going to do that Tom Atkins thing at the bar, which I did not do last time. So now I'm thinking, man, we got to stay.
I'm doing that.
Because that was done on Sunday after the show was done.
Yeah, and that's fine because I'm staying until Monday. So I'm in. I'm definitely going. Dude, hang out with Tom Atkins at a bar.
The Halloween 3 bar right near the
Halloween 3
church.
Bar?
Dude, that's got to be very hard to get. That sounds super fun, man.
What's the matter? Did you have a Halloween spirit? No.
Now Mickey Blonde is the one, but see, I think maybe one of these two kids are the one of the ones that'll be the guest.
Yeah, Mickey's been there. Maybe. Could be.
I think we've talked before, Pat, about the
Sure, Sam. Anytime.
before
Love the profile picture too. The Munster, Eddie Munster.
Before like HD and all this is like when Lori's looking out the window, you could like barely get a view of that mask, and now with HD and all these upgraded restorations, you see them very clearly. It's quite a thing nowadays.
Oh yeah.
I will honestly say, I think the first 1-2 times I watched it, on my parents' like old dinosaur Zenith television back in 1980 when I first saw it, I don't even remember seeing his mask till like maybe the second time around, or I remember maybe third or fourth watch when I finally saw him in the background of the laundry shed.
Oh yeah,
with Annie, because you can't. I mean, over the years it's gotten clearer and clearer.
Yeah, when she's trying to get out and she's yanking on the door, he's back there on the other side. Yeah.
Babs also staring at her ass, but that's a different story.
And then, Lori was in those windows looking out right there. That was her classroom right there. It's kind of funny how it's like a full circle.
Now, Joe, did you get to see this at any of the conventions? See the station wagon yet?
No, I have not.
You did, right, Brett?
I saw it at the flashback weekend. That was the first time it came out in 2021.
I got pictures of it, but I didn't get like pictures with Nick Castle or anybody because I think I told you guys the story when I was there like at 11 o'clock, and the guy's like, well, the next open spot's at like 6. And I'm like, and I was there by myself and I had shit to do later. I'm like, well, forget it. And I started talking to the guy that owns it, because right next to it is one of the Plymouth Furies from Christine, because he owns that too.
Oh.
So, and I was chatting with him, and I'm like, "It's cool if I take pictures." And I told him this. He's like, "Of course." He's like, "Take as many pictures as you want, man. Help yourself." He was real nice. And that's when he was telling me, like, I think he told Michael or told you guys that he was on the hunt for the Monte Carlo from this movie.
Monte Carlo, dang!
I want the Phelps truck.
Look at
I
that.
have a picture with my brother on saved on my phone. I was going to send it to you.
Oh, we just missed it. The part where he's in the phone booth, and you can see the glare of the cameraman and the
glare
glass.
of the camera.
Oh shoot!
Oh, here you go, Pat. You got to say it now.
Yep, it's coming up. I don't think we'll all be in sync, but I'll give it my best. El Conejo es rojo.
That's awesome.
And as we pan over to the great producer, Barry Bernardi.
Barry Bernardi, nice mustache.
He's got that Freddie Mercury stash.
Nice
I'll better get my water or beer out here now.
Who wants a mustache, right?
Here's another one of the continuity errors we looked up, because if you look, you can tell this is a California school because the lockers are outdoors.
Looks completely different
in rural Illinois.
Not even worth going to visit. It looks completely different now.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. I can see it looks so different now.
Totally. She just said totally. First totally.
Our condolences to the Silver Shamrock factory being torn down. It's just terrible. But the town's pretty much dead anyways. So.
Yeah.
There you go, Joe. Oh, totally.
Straight ass cheeks.
Oh, you totally did the show. Totally. You're totally charted. Totally games together is fucked up, man.
It's one of my favorite shirts I bought, I think, with Pat, that the Hey Jerk Speed Kills shirt I got. With
I was pissed that they had none left, too. I want one. I have a place for that.
You know, we were talking on our last version podcast about the collectibles we always wanted. What about a full die-cast station wagon? I've never seen an official full die-cast station wagon.
Never seen an official one, but there's a lot of real cool custom ones. Brian, Chicago Boogeyman's got a real nice one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shout out to Brian, Chicago Boogeyman.
You know, there's a lot of customs for like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre trucks and stuff, like the Chevy and all that stuff. The Chevy, the van. Oh, well, give us a Halloween custom. That's true, Brett. That's a good point.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with them, like at least that, or actually, there's just some real good models of the Phelps truck too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
Give me some of, give me some like, Trick or Treat Studios of the girls. Give me some, give me Laurie Strode and
Anatomically correct.
yeah, give me all of that. You do tell me them things wouldn't just fly off the shelves.
I can't wait till the Dr. Loomis Trick or Treat Studios figure, though. That's gonna be awesome.
I just realized what Dr. Loomis is, who he looks like, who he's dressed as. Old Man Logan.
Oh my word.
Literally the Old Man Logan comic book.
He's trying to do that.
Dude, he wearing the black coat with the black brown and brown. That's Logan. That's Old Man Logan.
Hey, let's not forget she'll be going to Czechoslovakia in a few years after this is made.
Oh, no, I just got that. Hold on. I'm in a refill, so I owe you one. Even though you didn't say it yet, so hold on. Let me get a refill.
Totally.
God bless them. They got 12 to 15 inches up in that state.
You can keep that shit. Unless that's the kind of inches that would make me a superstar in the porn industry. I want to know nothing about it.
All right, to Ron Jeremy.
Johnny Holmes. The almighty Johnny Holmes.
Hey, Ronnie.
Is that the family truckster in the background?
It looked like it, right? This is so good, this scene here. God.
Oh, this is gold. Absolute gold. I can't wait to get a picture.
Look at that.
By the hedge. My wife's like, you want to take a picture by a hedge?
Yeah, I only got one picture, and that was at age 30 when
I said, get a picture by the hedge. I said, if I could, I'd take it and I'd have you on that right next to that hedge.
Yeah.
Lisa's like, are you really want me to take a picture of you next to this thing? I'm like, you watch, these people coming behind us are going to do the same thing.
They did?
I love how he's taunting her. Like he wanted to be seen, and then he got out of the way fast as hell.
That's what's been missing since this movie.
Cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, there's John Carpenter's cigarette smoke.
That's right.
Flying by.
Joe, it's building up. That's what makes it so good.
Yeah. He's taunting her. Like he's like playing with a mouse. You know what I mean? He's a cat. He's cat and mousing with her.
Well, the one interview with Carpenter was good. He said I started like this. He's slowly working his way here until he gets her into that closet and he's got her cornered.
Yes.
He slowly grabbed everything and just pushed it all together and got her into that freaking closet.
There's actually two guys that pop up back there on that porch.
There's two guys.
You can see the one.
Yeah, there's two.
This is such a great scene with the sun setting. You know what I mean? There's good lighting right here, man. It's a great scene right here. I love it.
Everything's still so green.
Yeah.
Now, right before Brackett runs into her here, does she have like a leaf that blows into her hair? Is that what
you see that?
Yeah.
You see that? Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Hi, Lori.
Excuse me, Lori. I'm horny.
Did I poke you? If I poked you, I'm sorry.
Makes me think when I see that. What's that shit in your hair? Like, remember Charlie Sheen in Major League? What's that shit on your chest?
Yeah. Bro, those sideburns are mad. Oh, look at those burns.
It rains.
Well, be glad it's not the same stuff that was in Cameron's hair. And what is it? Something about Mary.
Oh God.
That
was that gel?
Hair gel? Is that hair gel?
Was it the Frank or the beans?
How'd you get the beans about the Frank?
Hey, Keith David.
God bless Keith David.
Love him.
Love that guy. And I always wondered, because is that a Maverick? It was like a 72 Maverick. My friend had a car just like it in high school. It looks like it's like a 72 Maverick.
I always laugh when with my wife and my sister with this movie because they were both born within a couple of months around the time this was getting filmed. I'm like, yeah, see, I love this movie. You guys are born around that time.
What year was Lisa born?
78.
Oh,
My
okay.
sister's born in 78 too.
Oh, so Lisa's older than you.
Oh, 3 years. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. She was a, what do they call it? Cradle robber, whatever they say.
And there's the hat hanging on the wall that appeared in 2018.
When she was friends with my sister in high school. That changed.
The Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah, we have the Hatton Halloween 2018 in the room, right? And we got
Raggedy Ann doll.
Is Raggedy Ann in 2018 too?
I think so, if I remember correctly. I know it's the same doll that she had in Halloween Abortion when she was in the loony bin.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was hiding her pills, right?
Oh, there he is, man, the myth, the legend. What's up, Rob?
Hey,
Hi, Rob.
Robbie. Hey, Robbie.
You know, watch along with us, Rob. We'll give you a timestamp. Just if anybody needs a timestamp, I got 27 minutes and 32 seconds going right now.
And he's chewing on the phone.
And now she's hearing obscene chewing. You're losing it, Lori. I've already lost it. Doubt that.
I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right on sync. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I told Lisa that there was going to be somebody from Halloween 1 that hasn't done a convention before. She's like, you know, the back of that poster that you had framed is going to be a bitch to get out. I'm like, they left it open when they framed it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cool, Rob. Yeah, get on, man. We're at right now currently 28 minutes and 9 seconds. Jump on.
You know, Joe, we should wear.
She's
baggy
coming out of the
jeans
Strode
like
house
this
right now
sometime
with
together.
the pumpkin.
Oh my!
What do you gotta do?
Gosh!
Like how they're so big at the bottom by the feet that just like that was 70s. What can I say?
Oh, the bell bottoms?
Yeah.
My God!
And you guys will all be able to take a picture there too. Those people that live in that house are they're very cool with Halloween fans. So
surely my fat ass will be sitting right there.
Somebody was asking and Sean Clark about why doesn't he do interiors of the babysitter houses, and the people that own those houses want nothing to do with Halloween.
No, really.
Very private.
You know what? They get it on a daily basis. They probably
Right.
don't need it. I mean, and most of them seem to be, from what I've heard, and you can probably test this because you've been out there a few times. I think it seems like everybody seems to be cool except for the people at the Wallace house.
Yeah,
they kind of
and
don't want nothing to do with it.
The interiors don't even match up anyway. They're not the interiors of the houses, if I remember right?
Was that graffiti on the small wall? I think it was like a repair to the cement. You know, sometimes you see like the white where they try to repair the cement. Yeah, I think it was like you know, when they have a crack and you have that crack filler. I think that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if they ever do make a television series, I want the rest of the Charlie Bowles story. Damn it!
And I want to see this guy like in a Cheers bar too, because he sure looks like somebody that would be in there.
Yeah. Like, this is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
You could see this guy drinking Schlitz on TV.
Hey, don't knock Schlitz.
No, I'm not. You know?
I used to steal that up from my father's fridge all the time. All I have to say is, I would have turned to him and said, dude, if you're the caretaker here, man, go get a friggin' lawnmower and a friggin' weed whacker, brother.
Well, it looks a lot different when you saw it in Rob Zombie's Halloween, so they seem to.
Yeah, so they hired somebody that's taking good care of it.
There's the tombstone where you can tell because Sinclair.
I'm assuming you're talking about the people in the house because I'm confused, Rob. They're just dicks. I'm assuming the people in the house.
Did Michael have like a dolly or something to get that thing a man truck?
He was powered by the sources of evil.
Well, at least that was addressed in the Rob Zombie one. Remember? Brad Dorff is like, look, Doc, I may have been born, but I wasn't born yesterday. You're telling me one man picked up that headstone and carried it out? It's got to weigh half a ton.
That's a good impression there, buddy.
Yeah, Pat, that was pretty impressive.
See, I know my RZ Halloween.
I think it's because you got this little the mutton chop going on. That's why.
Got the Brad Dorff.
You gotta love it. Well, cars did this into the 90s where interior matched like the exterior of the car.
The carpet matched the drapes.
And little known fact, if I haven't mentioned it, this is the reason I'm a diehard Blue Oyster Cult fan. Because I heard this when I first watched Halloween, and I went to listen to the song. I'm like, wow, that's a great song. And that's how I got into Blue Oyster Cult. I've been a fan for 43 years.
I think I've told you guys my favorite thing with Blue Oyster Cult. When I saw him at the festival or Carnival Festival, the guy said the wrong town when he was playing Godzilla.
Oh, God.
He used to say Arlington Heights. He's like, Rolling Meadows, do you want to hear Godzilla? They're like, wrong city, asshole.
Hey, that's how you lose a crowd real quick.
Anybody that likes Blue, you like Blue Oyster Cult, you like that song. If you guys haven't seen those guys, man, they're in their 70s, except for one guitar player, but man, they're still fucking good live. I've seen them about 20 some odd times, and they still kick ass. I just saw them last year.
You got to have more cowbell. That's where they've gotten.
Charlie suggesting other headstones were taken. I guess so, but they never elaborate on that.
Huh? Yeah, what was
I
that?
think it was
Did
much
you
Rob.
talk about the
I was just
chops? Those
joking.
chops are great.
He's chopping it
A
up.
couple of knives. Well, who do you think did it? It's hard growing up with a cynical father.
I should find some pictures of me. I had some just like that in high school. It's great.
He shouts too. It was funny. I was watching. You watch Darren's Carpenter top 10 on Floated
yeah.
Lamb when he was talking about was it on there? He was talking about the Nancy Loomis, how awful she was in Assault on Precinct 13, how annoying she was.
No.
I echo that sentiment. She was annoying as hell.
And really, she's kind of useless in everything almost except for Halloween. Like maybe not the fog as well. The fog too. Halloween 3, she's just a pain in Halloween 3. The pain ex-wife.
He did bring up a good point. He's like, if you took her out of Assault on Precinct 13, you took her out of the fog, the movie would have turned out the same.
Yeah.
Really?
Different.
Jamie Lee Curtis would have too. In the fog.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis didn't play a central role either. You could have pulled her out too. Her mom played more of a role because it was her husband that was on the what the hell was the name of the trawler? The Seagrass.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's the guy, the one convict is remember the one guy in the fog in the one scene. What was his name in the fog? I always forget. The main convict in Assault on Precinct thing. Remember, he's the guy with the glasses talking to Nick Castle.
Oh.
He passed away too. Can't think of the actor's
I
name.
can't remember his name. Yeah.
Ben Tramer.
And who's Ben Tramer? Where did John Carpenter come up with the name Ben Tramer?
I don't know.
It was a schoolmate at USC.
Really?
Yes,
I must not have liked him.
Well, yes, they can still rock out the Cult. Did you see him, Rob? Did you ever see Blue Oyster Cult?
See, geographically, this makes no sense either, too. That it took forever and then it's dark.
And he's tailgating the shit out of them, too. He's right up their ass. So I was like, how did you not see this thing following you? And you knew it was the guy that stopped earlier, but I digress.
I wonder what would happen if Loomis had turned around and saw him in the car. Like, what would have happened? Like a car chase and, like, you know.
I will say this. You read the novelization, this car ride is a lot longer, so that's why it does go from day to night.
Mm.
Because you're chatting and they stop and they're talking more. So it would. Really? Look at you, Rob. I did not know that. Saw Blue Oyster Cult like 10 times. Awesome. See? You know I liked you. Good man. Yeah, I've seen him about 20 some odd times, and I've seen him probably at least, I think 4 times with Joe's son. Yeah, about 4 times.
Hey, he's a big fan too.
Darwin Jostin. He's been dead for 25 years.
Wow. No, my son is a diehard. I've turned him into a Blue Oyster Cult fanatic. He's seen him with me several times. This is going to be his first tattoo. He's going to go get the Blue Oyster Cult symbol.
What? That's crazy.
You ask him any song about Blue Oyster Cult, and if I don't know it, he knows it. He loves
That's
DOC.
Crazy. That's good influence right there, buddy.
And Kiss too. He loves Kiss, but he actually, believe it or not, likes BOC a little bit more.
Look how he's hiding behind the tree. You see that? He's using it to shield him.
It's awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
See, and that's what the other movies were missing. Actually, 2018 had a little bit of this, which made it a little bit better.
I always got a kick out of the one deleted scene of Resurrection. They did an homage to where he pulled up in the car. Remember, and he hits the alarm. Did you ever see that in front of the Myers?
Yeah. I always thought that cut beginning scene with the little boy when they're playing Johnny Angel.
Good.
I always liked that. That would have been my favorite part of the movie had they put it in.
That movie, just the timing of when that came out, and then when Mustafa Akkad died, it's just that movie. You could have erased that if you could have. Could have just started up with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, and props to David Gordon Green's production company, because they knocked it out of the park building this fucking replica for Kills. You can say what you want about Halloween Kills, but man, that house looked exact. Right down to the friggin' gutter hanging and the broken window and the dog. I mean, they nailed every single thing.
I gotta tell you, it's really growing on me because it's just fun. You can't take it you can't take it seriously at all, but it's fun, dude. I've really grown to like it a lot more than I thought I would.
What I want to do is, truth be told, probably later in this week. I just finished editing it. The Halloween Collector is actually finally putting out his Halloween ranking on my channel, so the video is ready to go. I'll probably have it out, by the end of the week, and it lands pretty much in the middle, to be honest with you. And I mentioned, if you take out a good portion of the hospital, it's a good movie.
It's fantastic.
It really is.
There's just some aspects you could totally tell was done on a soundstage, but I try not to hold that against them. It's just, you can see that sometimes, but
it would have been a perfect movie if they would have done something different other than that hospital scene. It would have been perfect.
There's one thing I recently noticed in the 78 Ends time is Michael never goes out of his way to kill men, only targeting women. The exception being if a male poses a threat or trespasses into his house. That's true.
Good observation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you figure the only men he killed in this were Bob and the tow truck driver.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's only 2 men.
And he also, I think he had a soft spot for Loomis for the majority of the series, of all the films, because he never really wanted to kill Dr. Loomis, I felt. Like, he could have many times, but I think he just kind of likes having him around.
Go back to the novelization, and there were times where he could have took Loomis out, but they said he kind of had a soft spot for Loomis because Loomis
was trying
to help him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah.
That's why he could have easily took him out in the skate, and because Loomis says, like, you could easily get out of here if you wanted to, but you've built your own little world in here and you're sheltered in here. That's what he says to him, and he kind of knows, like, you could take me out at any time, but that's what they're implying, that he knew that he was trying to help him and he just let it be.
And some people would probably say, well, Rob Zombie didn't do that. I'm like, well, no, Rob Zombie purposely, he showed that he was leaving and not going to be treating him anymore. So that's why he doesn't care what he does to Loomis in the Rob Zombie one.
Yeah. He's done. He's washed his hands. I can't help you any further.
That's why he doesn't care about him in the Rob Zombie one.
Yeah. There's kind of like that, I wouldn't say respect. I guess you could call it mutual respect amongst the two, and Michael was like,
And you can even say at the end of this movie, he shoots him. He's standing in the doorway. Michael's just standing there. He could have lunged at him. He could have jumped on top of him. He just stood there.
Yeah, like he stabbed him at the end of 2. It wasn't, he could survive that stab, which he arguably did until he blew up the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at H5 too. He threw him off that railing and just sliced them up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
like
school,
that,
H4,
that stab in H2 was not really, it was just to get him away from him because he was trying to shoot him. He was like, all right, just knock it off.
It was Dennis, the kid in the skull mask for trespassing in his house. It doesn't kill Big Little John until they pursue him as they simply live in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't walk in and try to kill them. He basically went upstairs. He wanted to go hang out in the room.
Yeah. He's
Then
just
they went
checking out his old crib.
Hi, Lester. German Shepherd.
And that's a bit, and that if you, when you read the novelizations of Halloween 2018, the continuity error is when you read the 2018, novelization, they mention the Myers house was torn down. But in Halloween Kills, it's there.
Until Halloween ends.
They said that in 2018, they said it was torn down, it turned into a park, and it was all overgrown, and nobody was taking care of it. It was a place where people just went to smoke pot and hang out, and all these occultist people would go, because of what happened there. But meanwhile, Halloween Kills, Big John and Little John are living in the house.
Right in the house. That's right. I don't know why she looks uber cute right here, as opposed to in the car. She looked ugly in the car, but then she looks cute here.
Both of them too.
She's about to see Annie's underwear.
Yeah, I mean Annie, like she just looks super cute for some reason. I don't know why. There's certain lighting she looks great. In certain lighting you're like wolf.
She's like Jerry Seinfeld's girlfriend in certain lighting. She looked good, and the other
Oh
lady's like,
yeah,
"Ooh."
yeah, yeah.
Remember
He's
that
like,
episode?
yeah. Oh, I
And,
love that episode.
and like Kramer looks at her. He's like, and she's like this. She's like, "Oh, I'm Jerry's girlfriend." "Oh, you're not Jerry's girlfriend. I've seen Jerry's girlfriend. She's much more attractive."
Oh yeah, she shows up and she's like, "Oh, you're the other girl or whatever." She's like,
Yeah.
"What?" Yeah, yeah.
You're
I
seeing somebody else
remember that.
behind my back.
Yeah, that's right.
That was that's the Festivus episode.
It is the Festivus because she confronts him at the house.
I
And when
brought
they're
her
all
out to have
together.
their Festivus dinner.
That's right. And those two weirdos are there. Those two guys.
Two
Right?
guys. Yeah.
That's such a good episode, Dave.
Hey, you watch Halloween, you get a little Seinfeld trivia. Look at that.
Yeah, you get it all.
This is great. And when you first saw this, even on the original smaller versions, I forget what the aspect ratio was on the old cassettes, the VHS, you hardly even see him. Now these widescreen versions where everything's like anamorphic and you can see everything is awesome.
Yep.
There you go.
We all
Look at that.
being.
Yeah, nice
Look
little
at the
hyena.
chonies. The chonies.
Look at Michael's a little
Goddamn
bird.
hair is so weird in this movie. It's just like bleh.
Nothing sexier than a woman in a nice dress shirt. Ow.
Men's all button down shirt. Yep.
Yeah. Risky
want you to
business,
want-
anybody?
And what you got to wonder about too is Tommy Lee Wallace has mentioned how when they were filming this, then because he was married to her at the time, they would sleep in the Myers house.
No shit.
So just imagine the two of them making a whoopee in the Myers house.
Gangster.
And he just
That
got
guy-
remarried, like just recently.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I still haven't read all of his book. I've only gotten like a
Oh.
third of it.
Rest in peace, Lester.
He didn't last long.
Poor Lester.
Yeah, at least it wouldn't let me name my dog Lester. I guess
One
I know
part
why.
in the original that always bothered me was Bob's line regarding ripping Lindsay's clothes off. It aged horribly. Don't understand. I agree with you.
Yeah, it's for its time. You know
For its
what I mean?
time, it was but it's
Hell,
bad
Carpenter
joke, put
shot
it
a
that
kid
way.
in Assault on Precinct 13, so it's like
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
out of anything Carpenter did, that was probably the most shocking thing. People don't realize it.
The Thing.
It's true. Sam's got a point. The mustard color socks, they got to go.
yeah, they're bizarre. Yeah, that Lindsay thing doesn't go too well now. There's no doubt.
What do you mean those mustard socks match the couch? What are you talking about?
Was the
Everything was
70s,
mustard back then. Yeah.
Everything was. What the hell was it? It was Harvest Gold and avocado green. That's what everything was. Back
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Is he
That's
supposed to be an astronaut?
He's an astronaut.
Yes. Okay.
I saw him outside. There's nobody outside. There was. But it looked like the boogeyman. We're not getting
Yeah, we got to give credit to Jamie Lee Curtis. She's up for her first Academy Award. That's somebody that's been around as long as she has to have that happen. That's pretty cool.
What is she up for?
For that movie she did with Michelle Yeoh with that super long name. It's like the Matrix
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah, she's that lady that has a big old gut, like a bob haircut.
I didn't,
Yeah, in the yellow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even.
You know,
see
that's
it.
good on
Wow.
her for actually,
That's
you know,
good.
doing that right after the whole Halloween stuff settled down. And
Yeah.
that's good for her. Man.
Well, if the Academy had any ethics, they could have easily nominated her for one of these movies. They probably
Yeah.
2018 probably would have been the best shot.
Yeah,
But-
You
the
know-
Academy stuff is messed up. Like the Golden Globes seem to be the ones that really work out well for the fans, it seems, at least from what I've seen.
You know what I think she deserves is one of those not what do you call
Honorary?
that, like honorary Academy Awards like Jackie Chan did.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan got one, you know, for her contributions to horror films and just film in general. Come on, she's an icon. Why wouldn't you give her some love? You know, give her flowers.
This was one thing I was wondering. I mean, obviously this is in California. It's supposed to be Illinois, but it's not. Do people have like laundry sheds outside their house in
Nope.
California?
In
Oh.
California, they must.
Dude, I
I,
would
mean, I
never
didn't want to
go
walk
out
down
there.
to my parents' basement to do laundry. You ain't gonna get me to walk outside in the yard to do laundry.
Bro, I would never go out there ever.
Yeah, Seriously.
Pat, you wouldn't mind it. You could go out and have a cigar and do your laundry at the same time. Oh, here you go.
Well, I guess if it's in California where the weather's a lot nicer, but like here in Pennsylvania where it's snowing and all that shit, man, I'll be wearing the same clothes all fucking winter long, man. I ain't gonna go out there and do that shit. Holy cow. Holy cats, rather. Oh, and here you see the guy behind the couch, the crew member. There he goes.
Pat, this is the scene I think you were saying. This is the scene I didn't realize he was back behind her.
See, one
You see him
bizarre
right there?
continuity error that always bugs me is how the collar on Loomis's jacket gets cartoonishly long between one and
You
two.
see him?
Yes,
See in the background? You see
Yeah, I
him?
love that. Yep.
Oh, so
My
cool.
throat.
And then she gets stuck in that same window that he was looking at her through, right?
I'm surprised they haven't made like a soft porn spoof of Paul coming out of nowhere as she's bent over in the laundry room. Hey!
Oh, and look, and that's John Carpenter on the phone.
Yes, it is.
Just listen here, little girl. Just get her on the fucking phone.
Now, what I didn't catch because it was probably because of the slaughtered lamb that Lindsay's what's her name's sister here is the girl that gets killed in Assault on Precinct 13. That's her older sister.
That's her older sister, Kim Richards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She was in another great 80s movie, Tough Turf.
Ooh. Ooh.
Did you ever see Tough Turf with was that C. Thomas Howell?
No, never heard of that. Tough Turf.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good movie.
Wait,
Check it
what'd you
out.
say? What'd you say?
Did you ever see Tough Turf?
No, I know. Sorry, I got you.
Yeah, Tough Turf with C. Thomas Howell. That was C. Thomas Howell, right? And that was Kim Richards.
C. Thomas Howell. I was distracted.
That's the guy from The Hitcher, right? The Hitcher?
Yes.
Yes, which
Soul
has
Man.
an
Did you ever see him in
anniversary
Soul
today.
Man?
Got released 37 years ago, I think, or something like that.
Did you ever
Movie's
see him in
amazing.
Soul Man? He was awesome in Soul Man.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Travis Issa. Yep. Tough Turf, man. That's a movie I haven't seen in a minute. I actually have that on DVD.
C.
That's a
Thomas
great
Howell,
movie.
man, The Outsiders.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe's better half. What's up, MB?
Oh, she must have just woke up. She must have
Just
just,
woke
she was
up.
taking a nap. A nappy poo.
Atta girl.
Hi, honey.
Actually, C. Thomas Howell is going to be at Monster Mania. I just saw it advertised too.
Yeah, Whorehound,
Very
too. He
nice.
just got announced for Whorehound.
See, in
See,
that
it's
lighting,
stuck.
she looks amazing. Look
Now,
at
this
that.
is one of the best shots ever when she's panning. Yeah, this is probably where she looks the best.
Yep.
She's something else in this movie. There's no doubt. There's some scenes. Yeah, better than others.
C. Thomas Howell to me will always be the guy who helped Spider-Man save the city from the lizard with his crane. And hey, he's part of that amazing crew from The Outsiders. C. Thomas Howell.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about another
Classic.
character that was done differently, but I don't say in a bad way in
Yeah,
the
she
Rob
does
Zombie
look good in
films.
that scene.
Yeah.
She looks cute here too.
Her
Shout out
hair's
to-
all.
To
nice
Nancy
and-
Keys, looking great here. Very sexy.
Did she have blonde hair in Halloween 3 in the one scene she was in?
Yeah. She had like a weird hairdo.
It was like
It's
a
kinda
bun,
like a
wasn't it? Like
But
more
was
like
it a bun?
I forget. It's been a minute. Let's do a watch
Those-
along of H3.
Yeah, those
Oh, I
socks
love
are growing on me. I don't know why. Socks are growing on me.
The socks are growing on you, Daddy. I'm growing.
I love when he pops up in this car with that. It's so
But that sound is just amazing.
Mhm.
with the steam engine. Yeah,
Brilliant.
she looks like she just got done playing softball with those socks up or something.
Yeah. It's like those socks from the 70s where you used to pull them up to like your knees and almost over your knees. I remember my dad with those big freaking long ass socks pulling them all up to his freaking knees.
Oh, yeah. Well, it always starts that long debate. You know, if you're wearing socks only, is that, and then you're not wearing anything else, is that considered being naked?
Well, it depends on who's wearing it.
So if you're wearing socks, that's article of clothing. Are you naked? Yes or no?
Well, if I can see if all the fun parts are readily available, I'm good to go.
Hey, I'm just saying. I don't think it's naked. I think you're well covered. Brett, stay quiet on that one.
Sorry, you know what I was just thinking about? I'm sorry, what was that? I missed it. I was thinking of something.
I'm just being stupid. I said, is it considered being naked if you're just wearing socks?
Oh, hey, what did they say? Somebody said something about how it's like to do the wild, the nasty with somebody with socks on. I was like, what? That's weird.
Hey, I have respect. I'm respectful.
All right. Admittedly, how many people have not walked down the side of their house at night and whistled this? I've done it almost every time I walk down the side of my house and it's dark. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I don't know if I had, because it would make me think that I got somebody that's going to come after me and just slice my throat.
Well, whistling it kind of calms you down because
exactly.
you're and it makes you gives you a little sense of false security.
Who was your favorite cop character in the Halloween series? For me, it's Hawkins or Meeker from 4 and 5.
I'm a Bradley guy.
That's tough, man.
Meeker's good though. And
I like Ben Meeker.
Yeah, Meeker was good. Hey, if I ever catch you fondling my daughter, I'm gonna use that shotgun on you.
I would probably go with Meeker. I love Hawkins, but really, unfortunately, you really only saw him in the first movie.
How about the deleted character from H2O, Charles S. Dutton, the private investigator?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That whole investigator plot that was cut out.
Man, if I had a choice, I would have picked the guy from Jason Lives.
Oh, he's the biggest twerp, but he's got a hot daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say this: this is the worst acting in the movie. When she's like,
"Oh, this, yeah," or PJ Soul's death, her when she opens up the closet, she's all like this. Her eyes are rolled back on her head.
But this is just, aside from that, yeah, it's.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong in the angle. Doesn't that look like he just sliced the side of her a little bit, the throat? I know he's still got the throat, but
yeah,
not like the front.
But there's no blood.
It looked like he could have cut himself, possibly too.
That's what I thought, Joe, too. Yeah.
Yeah, the angle.
Dude, C. Thomas Howell graduated from the.
Don't keep us in suspense, Rob. Let us know.
Hot take: Rob. Jason Goes to Hell's the best Friday the 13th movie.
We'll have room for comedy after the film, and there you go. The late great Leslie Nielsen on the television in a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
There he is. Rest in peace, that guy. Golly.
Hey.
I can't think of anybody who could fill his shoes. Like, who's a modern day Leslie Nielsen? Anybody? Liam
Neeson, apparently.
What?
He's doing
Isn't that who they tapped? They're doing a remake of The Naked Gun. Didn't they tap?
Are you serious?
That's what I heard.
Oh no, that's not even. Yeah, to me. That's, I don't know. Like, outside of being cast for that, who else would be, considered the next Leslie Nielsen? I can't think of anybody. He's a one-of-a-kind character.
Great scene when he's carrying her out. And while he's carrying her around the house, her head's to the left, and now it's on his right.
And then the door is wide open. The door's wide open.
Yeah.
Did they say Nick carried her? They assume that was Nick carrying her?
They said Nick carried her. That was Nick. I believe he said it in an interview, too.
Imagine being a kid and seeing that shit, and nobody believes you. Golly. Where's Uncle Red when you need him?
Nobody believes me.
That's right.
That doesn't matter. You're going to get the shit kicked out of you with a baseball bat 40 years later anyway.
Yeah, 40 years later, you get your ass in it anyway.
That's right.
And Lindsay's going to be working at a bar.
And has nothing to do with anything eventually. Nothing.
He plays with magic cards or whatever the fuck it was.
I love how the guy who opens the door in the start of H2 wondering what's going on is the same door Laurie was banging on, begging for help. Yeah, I know, right? That freaking selfish prick. Remember those things they used to put on the doors? What they used to call
Tommy
them?
Lee Wallace's voice too. That guy that comes out at the beginning.
Yeah, that's Tommy Lee Wallace's voice overdubbed. What do they used to call those things where you put the stickers on your door so it was a safe place to go to run to your home? Did
Oh,
you
like
have
the
those?
colors, like the colors.
I remember when we bought our first house, we had one put on. Like if a kid's running and needs help, we were cleared by the town. Like you like applied at the town, and they give you the sticker that it was safe to run to your house if they were being chased, and we'd take them in. There was a name for it. What the fuck was the name of it?
What is that? Yeah, I haven't heard of that in a long time.
It's been ages. I remember our first house, the first house the wife and I bought back in 2000. I remember we applied for it, and we got it.
I can't
But there's a
remember,
name
but
for
I know
that program.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, so this way, if a kid's being chased or somebody's trying to abduct them, they'd see if they saw that they knew to see the sticker, they knew they could run and bang on your door, and you would let them in. Obviously, if you were home.
Yeah. Hey, there's a key under the mat. Go inside.
Yeah.
You have the wrong feeling.
More fancy talk.
That's a podcast on YouTube now.
Nuh-uh.
More fancy
More
talk.
fancy talk.
More fancy talk?
That's what I
Damn.
heard.
They're really digging deep for these names.
Favorite Michael Myers beatdown for me, it's the Mob and Kills or Loomis with the plank of wood.
That's a tough one.
That's a
Travis.
tough one.
Mm,
See, best because you also got Tommy Doyle in H6 beating his ass at the end of the movie with the pipe.
that pipe, Paul Rudd kicking his ass. All the green ooze shooting out his eyes. I'm going to go with that one, Pat. H6 beatdown. Absolutely.
H6 beatdown. Yeah.
Absolutely. Paul Rudd's doing all that. When he does it, he goes and he drops the pipe. Like, get out of here.
Oh God, the Z Cavalry. Well, they didn't have them in the 70s. The Cavalry, those were 80s. I remember them from the 80s. I got pictures of my wife in high school wearing Cavariccis.
You're talking of The Shape of Horror. I've seen these guys before. Fancy talk. That's what you're talking.
I never
about.
saw it. I remember. I think Darren and Frank were mentioning that they saw they on one of the podcasts that they saw there was a fancy talk one or something like that.
Oh, Bud Diesel. That stuff's dangerous. Whew. Cavaricci.
Totally. There it is, boys.
Yeah, we said that bullshit.
Yeah, really wants to rip her. And there's another continuity error because Paul grabs her out, leaves the door wide open to that van, and later on it's closed.
Cavaricci. I think of IOU too. Remember IOU? That was other stuff you'd wear.
Well, shit, back if you want to talk 80s clothes, there was a Cavaricci's, there was I remember more the Bugle Boy pants.
Bugle Boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Pat,
Tommy Hilfiger.
Were Doc Martens big in the 80s already? They were, right?
They were pretty big, yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger was awesome. Yeah, I remember Faded Glory.
Oh shit. I forgot we missed the drink. She said it's totally dark.
Great tie-in, by the way, of that being Lori's blouse when they shot the TV footage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
These damn rotary phones everywhere. Woo!
Hubba, hubba.
I told you guys that story, right? When my in-laws, when I first went to meet them, because the wife's parents, her father and his second wife, they lived in Queens, and they were like stuck in the 70s. That apartment, it was like the 70s show, the way it was all like decked out. So we were there, and I needed to use the phone to tell my parents, like, I think it was right around Christmas time. We were spending like Christmas half there, and I said, let me call my mother, let her know we're going back to my parents' house. So I just remember Kathy going, oh, just use the phone in the kitchen. And I seen the phone on the wall with the rotary and everything. And she's like, what's the matter? I'm like, is it 1978? She's like, what? No. Like, well, who else does use a rotary phone?
Blake, yeah, we just got stuck talking about clothes.
Yeah, Jinkos. Yeah, the big pants. Yeah.
Hey, Blake, what's up? Talk about we're getting a little bit off topic. What's up, man? If you want to jump in, we're what the hell's the timestamp is? What 1 hour and 1 minute and 12 seconds. We're in the middle of Halloween. She's about to answer the phone.
It's about to get really good.
It's gonna get good. Was watching Better Off Dead and realized it has Mrs. Strode from H6. Yeah, she was the mom. She was Lane's mom.
That's right.
Tina from Elm Street. Yep. She was
Creighton Duke.
the love interest. Creighton Duke from Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, so Better Off Dead. I just watched that a couple weeks ago. Remember, I think I was texting you, right? when I was up in Hershey at my daughter's competition. I was sitting. I'm sitting in a hotel room drinking beer, watching Better Off Day.
Yeah, you sent a picture to us. Yeah.
Thank y'all for joining us too, by the way. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Gee,
Brad.
Ricky, I'm real sorry your mom blew up.
What do y'all think about the pigtails? Hot or not? Hot or not?
You said you were going to watch Red. Ronnie's making me watch Red, and I'm bored as hell.
Well, it could be worse. It could be Crush Groove. Isn't that what they say in Dogma? What was the bigger? This is the bet you made. What would be the bigger movie, E.T. or Crush Groove?
Hey, I'll piss you off and make you watch Skate Town USA.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
We missed it totally? Where?
I am so sorry.
We did when
we?
she was on the phone. Oh shit! Thanks.
We
Sam.
were talking away about Bugle Boy.
Those are drinking. We're doing totally. Every time she mentions totally, we gotta take a drink. I forgot. Yeah, we did miss that one. Thanks for keeping me on my toes.
Yeah, shit. It's gross.
I should get my rotary phone out as they're on the phone every time. Hello.
Mr. Strode is dressed exactly like George Lucas in H6, and it's distracting.
George Lucas.
Yeah, Sam, she's head on the couch. I'm sorry I was talking over it, but thanks for keeping me on my toes. That's why you guys are there, man. We're not trying to slack. By no means. And this scene, if you notice, this scene is a day shot. That's you can when you sort of see reflection of it to the right in the slats, but to the left you can see sunlight.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, this is just great. And Michael is he's such a perv, man. He's just watching everybody bang. Every movie he's watching everybody bang. God bless him.
God damn, those are some crazy ass nipples.
Well,
Are you at the nipples already? Where
He's
are
A
they?
little ahead of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
There they are
there
right
we go.
there.
There they are. Hard as a rock.
I got about 5 seconds left.
He's making mental notes. Like you're committing a sin. You're committing a
PJ, is it
movie
cold in
foul.
there?
Sorry, playing with the rotary phone during this.
You making phone calls?
I'm making phone calls on my signed PJ Souls phone.
You're dropping it too.
I'm dropping it too, yes.
Don't get dressed.
She put a little heart on there. I just caught that. How cute. And of course, totally. We're gonna put that down.
Smoking in
Yeah,
bed.
I don't think there's any more totallys. I think that's it. I think we're done with totallys. If I remember correctly, because now she's not really, she's just going to say, can't you answer me? She's just talking to him.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
this is
there's one
going
more
nowhere.
totally.
She doesn't say totally there.
This is
when she's on the phone, right?
Yeah, isn't it? She says this is going nowhere or something. Does she say totally one more time? But we're going to have to find out.
He's dressed like a porn star from that time frame.
And this coming up is my favorite kill to this day in any movie. When we did our ranking, I remember this was my number one.
It's one of my favorite signed pictures. I've got an 11x14 of the shot, signed by both him and Nick Castle. It's great stuff. Hey, is the sugar glass in that shot yet? Nope, I don't think so.
No, I was looking just now. I never thought to look. I was doing the same thing. Way ahead of you. It's not there yet.
Linda, you asshole.
You asshole.
You asshole.
I remember watching this, man, and I fucking jumped out of my chair, man, when I first saw this. I was like, whoa, didn't expect that.
I just love how he holds the knife out. He's like, shows him, you see this thing? It's going in yet.
Fucking catches ass.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Which one, Rob? I'm losing track now. I'm going back and forth.
He said many times that his feet were the best part of his acting. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the curling over
the ice from Rad at the gym today. That's hysterical. Favorite piece of music in the series outside the original film? I've always found the opening theme to H5. Okay, you're saying favorite pieces of music? Now be specific. Is that soundtrack or just like say they inserted a song from the movie?
Now, Travis, Halloween 5 is like a guilty pleasure. I think even Pat has said it too. I love Halloween 5. A lot of, especially their music in it. So,
it's a guilty pleasure of ours, both of us. Favorite piece of music for me, probably be from this movie. Probably Laurie's theme. It's so haunting.
I like the shape
And
stalks
it's all
a lot.
octaves. If you're a guitar player, anybody out there is a musician, it's just all octaves. And it's up there we go, nip slip,
The shape stalks is something else.
shape stalks. And probably one of my other ones from the newer movies would probably be the shape Hans Allison. That's
There's
awesome. I
Ghost
love
Bob,
that.
our beloved expensive NECA figure, right,
Yeah,
guys?
Ghost Bob. If you only knew how expensive you were going to be someday.
God bless Joe got one.
Yes, he did.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a trance right now. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Don't answer me. Boy, you weird.
You know, it's funny when she finds Lori, or when she finds Linda in
Yeah,
the
some of them
closet.
look
That's my blouse.
Damn. Shit's gonna get real.
This is before. No, this is after Carrie. That's right. That's how she got the role for this.
Yeah, she got it because of Carrie. I get your famous squealing.
This is going to be our
Come on,
first
Nick, fuck her up.
real good up close shot of the mask here. It was really the first time.
This was great. Yeah, it's one of the best shots of the film when you can finally see that mask real good.
He grabs the phone. Real cool.
I don't care if anybody says. I know he didn't really know it's cell phones. It would have been silly. I think it would have been cool if he picked up the cell phone when he killed Judy Greer at the end of Kills, but they didn't go that route.
Right.
I just thought it would have been kind of.
See, there's the way I get in the van rather with the door shut magically. Halloween 5 is awful and is arguably the worst of the original 8, but as time goes on, I appreciate how it stays true to the feel of Halloween. That, I think, is lost in H6 and Resurrection. Yeah, we're not sitting there trying to say H5 is
It's
a
not
masterpiece
perfect.
by no
Far
means.
from perfect.
It's got its flaws, but I have a lot of
Yeah.
nostalgia for it because the time frame that it came out of 1989 and seeing it with some friends and just a lot of nostalgia behind it.
When it
Yeah, I
came out,
treat.
a lot of
yeah.
people had issues with a lot of the kills during the day. That was something a lot of people. I didn't think it bothered me that much, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I treat the 5 like I treat 1 and 2. I have to watch 1 and 2 together, and then I have to watch 4 and 5 together. They go together. They pair well if you're in the mood to watch them. That's how I'd like to watch them.
people rip on the mask, but it's like, you know what? Look at how goofy the mask was in 4 too. So it's just like,
Yeah, I don't care what the mask looks like. It could be. It's just as long as we have him, I don't give a shit what it is.
True. Yeah. The shape burns. That's another one that's real good. I mean, the whole 2018. I think when I got to do a standalone video on a ranking of the soundtracks, or did I?
what did
I
Travis
think I
say?
did.
Ray's demise is something that hit home with me when that came out. I thought Ray's demise was so damn good when he comes up from behind him and gets him. That music.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. 2018 is one of my favorite soundtracks easily. I mean, Kills is good. Ends has got some great stuff in it too. But 2018, man. Oof.
Look at her right there, baby girl.
Woo!
Joe, you're right over there.
Did Michael kill again?
Did you have oysters for dinner tonight or something?
Look at that. I'm just appreciating this. Like usually I just kind of, but I'm just like, ooh, this is great.
And it's great how, on Halloween End, she's wearing the same outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty symbolic there.
And this is where everything's going to change for her when she crosses that street.
Now, Joe, you've seen this original one in the theater by now?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
When was the first time you guys saw it in the theater then, Pat? Was it a re-release, obviously, right?
Re-release,
Joe?
yeah. Probably
Yeah.
about, Jesus, I want to say,
Damn.
well over 10 years ago, probably. This has to be, because I remember it was right around the time we first moved up here, and we were up here 16, almost 17 years. So it's definitely over 10 years.
Yeah, I can't tell you the first time I saw it in theater. I've seen it so many times, but Ah, man. I remember the last time it was at an Alamo Draft House. They did a special screening of it. They showed the original, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to see in the theater.
Man, so much fun.
Hey, that was even
Especially-
more fun. Watched it on the projector in my backyard in the fall. That's a
Mm.
lot of fun.
Yeah, well, we finished our basement, of course, when the projector got down here in the big screen. Of course, Lisa's like, "You're gonna turn that on. The first thing you turn on is," and I'm like, "You're goddamn right, I am."
It's the first.
Mhm.
It's the first DVD I ever put on because when we bought our house, and back in Jersey, our first house, for my birthday, she got us our first DVD, and of course, what did she buy? Halloween.
Man. Yeah, we have a projector set up in the backyard for like when we have the parties, and we like to have a Halloween party. That thing is playing on a loop. I don't care. No one touches it. It plays on a loop the entire time.
Yeah, Travis, I don't know if you've seen. They have pictures of the scenes that weren't in the film, like with Meeker getting shot and the other deputies.
Yeah, there's
They were-
pictures of it. Yeah,
Like I think it was Fangoria magazine that originally posted them when the movie came out.
I want them to dig up and show that massacre at the freaking children's home.
Oh, Rob, that's what you meant of ends yet? That is surprising, dude. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Joe, have
Well,
you heard anything?
kills trick or treat. The kills figures out now, right? The trick or treat kills.
Look good. Yeah, it looks
that looks
good.
pretty. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but ends not yet. They're probably spacing it out. I hope they do. He put too much shit out all
Realistically,
at
they
once.
should probably make a Corey figure because he's pretty much the focal character as much as.
Yeah, I mean they made the two figures for Friday 5. You know, why can't they make the two figures? You know, in Corey wearing the mask and then wearing one for Michael. You know,
And
that
give
would
him a
be cool.
Scarecrow mask as an alternate in a package.
Yes, yeah,
See anything you like, Scarecrow?
dude, that would be
Give us-
that's a
give
great
us an
idea.
Andy Manichek figure with the mask, right? The cat mask, right?
Like all cat costume. Oh baby, baby. Ugh. I wouldn't mind another Lori figure, to be honest. Like old Lori wearing this outfit again. How about that?
Dude, I got like if she's going to be at age 45, I've got to really figure out what I would get signed because I probably have a handful of things and I've already gotten her on 2 things. It's like damn.
Do they cap you? Like you can only get 2 signatures per person or something?
It was 2 at Horror Hound and Indy 10 years ago. Yeah,
Mm.
maximum 2. But you think about it, you can't. You got to really cap that. Otherwise, she's there nonstop like she was for 2 days.
People be like, I got 20 things I want you to sign. Here you go.
I bet you if the frickin'
Officer Hawkins shopping at Target, figure a can of peas, or a big thing of chopped meat.
Yeah, chop meat.
yeah, those cherry blossoms, maybe.
Yeah, or some cherry blossoms.
That's right.
You know, you
Like
guys
I-
say, like if the VIP is going to be super expensive, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what goes to the charity, and then only the VIPs get her too. That could be it too. I don't know.
could be.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of variables.
And while I'm thinking of anybody out there watching with us along, do us a favor, hit that like button. Make sure you
Yeah.
subscribe. We do these every Tuesday night. Well, next week we're gonna. If you guys have any ideas, we haven't decided what we're doing for next Tuesday. Drop some ideas in the chat. But do us a favor, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be back on Sunday night as well with another horror movie podcast. We'll put that together later in the week. But drop in some ideas of what we should watch next Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
And this is where it all changes for Laurie Strode. Ain't no turning back.
You know, why not make a figure with her lying in the bed or something? Make a set with the tombstone.
Something, man.
He swings so perfect.
Yes, he does. Just hanging around.
That's
The guy who
wow.
cuts his meat is Ted Travis.
Now this is
I like how.
Freddy's-
But I always notice when Bob's swinging that he's got his glasses hanging neatly,
yeah.
Yeah.
so you can see the glasses. You know it's Bob. The glasses are hanging right on his shirt.
You
Way to go, Michael! Attention to
They just-
detail.
see Linda with her eyes crossed off.
Yeah.
This is
And this-
Freddie's favorite scene in the whole movie.
Oh yeah, one of the best scenes.
Just Dean Cundy turning that light up, that dimmer.
Genius.
And the shot of him up on top of the stairs, that famous shot that they
Yeah.
use for a lot of publicity stills. So good.
Oh, he's coming, bro. Oh shit.
Better start running, bitch.
And you guys in the chat, if you guys are interested, we were talking earlier, and I don't know if we mentioned it on here. Once this is over, we're gonna go back and watch the made-for-TV scenes too.
Oh yeah.
Complete the whole package. And if you don't have them on your DVD or whatever, just start right there on YouTube. I'm just gonna bring it up on YouTube.
You know, Andy just trashed that stovetop with all the popcorn stuff. What a bunch of shit. Where's your manners?
Yeah, right. Oh, there's that fake glass.
All right. Well, anytime we heard the word totally, right, guys?
Did we hit totally? No. I'll drink anyway.
No, I just now. Totally.
Oh. You figure you would have been seeing him come up right behind. That's where Rob Zombie kind of made sure that was going to be the case when he did the chase.
Yeah.
Michael's like, I'm going to let her run for a little bit. I'm going to go take a piss. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you a little head start. Go ahead.
He's eating
But when you
popcorn.
see him hauling ass across the street, that's fucked up. That's scary, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
right
he's
when he goes over
hauling
the
ass.
curb, you're like,
Yes, he's hauling ass.
Oh, Pat, did you mention when they tripped over the dolly track when PJ did before? I forgot about
No, I forgot. Yeah, when she does trip over that dolly track.
They're like, nope.
Halloween
get the
line
head-
you drop the most in casual conversation. For me, it's "I'll see you Monday" from Halloween 3.
Mm.
Wow, look at that from Halloween 3. A big fan of Halloween 3.
Am I nuts?
Um,
Oh, what were you going to say, Pat? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of what the line would be that I use the most. I don't know.
The keys. The keys.
Oh, the keys. I might have to think about that. I'll get back to you on that, Travis.
I always joke around when something's going wrong in our house. I say, call the police.
Oh yeah. That's what...
I'm going to tell you something. Look at that door, guys. That door, you could fit any couch. Man, I wish I had a door
Oh, it's a
that
big
wide.
yeah. That's a big ass door.
That's a big door.
And there's a continuity error with this door because she's banging on the right to grab the door handle on the right, but when she gets inside, the door handle's on the left side.
Which means it's a different house, right?
Well, it's on the right side when she turns, but theoretically it should be on the left side outside. See?
Yep.
Now magically it's on the right side, so you know the interior is not the same house.
Tommy, look at my arm. I got stabbed, you dumbass.
And that one little lock on the door. Wow. So that means he pre-cut the phone lines already, right?
Please stop.
I think one of the lines I probably say the most of, because I'm still thinking about it, Travis, is "If you say so." Remember, he said, "Don't you think we can refer to it as him?" Because if the wife will be saying something, or my kids, I'm like, "If you say so."
Not Amazing Grace. Come sit on my face.
Yeah, no, not around the kids. Maybe my son. He's old enough now.
Oh, you sucker. I like how he falls.
Oh, assistant failed. Now get the fuck out of my way. A few times.
I'm trying
Oh
to
man, I
think.
believe there's so many I've done.
You know what we say a lot. Don't play that Halloween shit with me.
Oh yeah, Bucky, our favorite
Yeah.
character.
Bucky.
That's right. Don't try that Halloween shit with me. Very good. I forgot about that. Oh, and we all got to work on our. That's what we got to do for our Halloween for a watch along. We all got to have our Bucky helmets on. Everybody work on getting a white hard hat and put Bucky on it.
Oh boy.
That's
you guys
too
out there
easy.
too. When we do our Halloween 4, because I think it was a Travis or somebody mentioned, or Stitches, do a Halloween 4 watch along. All right, we'll set up in the next couple of weeks, and we're all gonna have our Bucky hard hat.
I like
What we should do is modify them to where we have the little tubes and we can drink beer.
like
That's not a bad
old
idea.
school,
Some
you put
Spencer's,
half
don't
Jack,
they?
half Coke, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a white one like that at Spencer's. I think they sell them at Spencer's, and I'm just gonna put Bucky on it.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be fun to wear around at age 45. I don't care.
Dude, people are gonna steal our ideas. That's a good idea.
You know, you just made me think of Joe. Did you ever watch any of the Best of Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live?
Oh yeah.
When he thought he was the fifth Beatle and the band was called the Clarences? He plays the record backwards and he says, "Hey, Paul, let's kick Clarence out of the band and
Let's
steal all of his good
Clarence out of the
ideas."
band. I forgot about that. Holy shit. That's great.
Dude, they don't make stuff like that no more, man.
I've got peanut butter on my penis is a great one too. Oh God.
Now, yeah, Pat, back then we could never see Michael coming up the stairs either, too, with the definition of standard.
Right.
definition.
And now with
Yeah.
this, you can see it clear as day.
Now, people are like,
see
how
him?
come he didn't move right away? Well, he did get stabbed in the neck, so you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a little hazy.
He fucking looked over her shoulder.
What a great
That was too funny.
Mr. Tommy Lee Wallace has entered the building.
Oh, God, our buddy's going to get unmasked here in a minute.
Speaking of Travis with H3, here's our director right now on screen. Random. I've always thought that the main robot on H3 looked exactly like Peter Cetera from Chicago. Well, that's Dick Warlock, and he does
Yeah.
kind of look like Peter Cetera. He does.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Stay the night.
He sang The Glory of Love on his own, didn't he? From Karate Kid 2?
Yeah.
I am the
Man who will fight for your honor. Yeah, they went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a couple years ago in Chicago.
Chicago kicks ass. You ever see Little Nicky when the guy says that?
Hey gosh.
Hey, well deserved, man. Chicago.
Chicago
old
kicks
school
ass.
Chicago before Peter Cetera turned it into like a light FM band.
That
From the
movie
from the
rocks, dude.
south, the deep south.
Dude, when he's watching him sleep, remember he's making those noises, right?
He's like
That's
the
most
demon
horrifying
noises.
thing I've ever heard.
I love Big Beefy. Big Beefy is my hero. The dog. Oh.
Travis is saying, "I'd like to spend it with you." I don't know what your age is. If you guys remember the MTV video for Stay the Night, where the girl's leaving it, and every 2 seconds you see Peter Cetera just jumping on the hood of the fucking car. Go back and look up the video for that.
Ooh, ow.
I found that very far-fetched that she would actually connect with his eyes. But I was like, whatever.
I
There
would
was
assume maybe it was the hanger.
There was
did
a
it, though.
hanger continuity error we forgot to bring up. One scene,
Mhm.
she's holding a white hanger, and next she's got a brass hanger.
Brass, yeah. You got to be a good aim with that shit right now.
Kicked
Yeah.
his brass.
That's right.
Now, is his left leg
Yes,
cupped
it
in there
did.
on an angle?
Always like
Is he-
Chicago. What's that?
His one leg isn't. It looks like it's bent, right, to the side as he's laying down.
Yeah, it is. It sort of does look like that, I guess.
I never caught that. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of silly I'm even thinking of that. I know.
I would have just stabbed him in his face right there.
Or put the knife back in his hand. Here, come
Well,
get me.
instead of
now.
throwing it under the bed like a dipshit, but
You know what's funny? He doesn't even grab it either. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like
No.
he was recharging.
what has
I
he
wanna
got?
fucking-
BMX bike PJs? That 70 boys haircut, huh? Look at that.
Hey,
Solid haircut.
I can show you some of my bowl haircuts from the 70s. The old Tupperware, they put the Tupperware bowl on it and just cut all around it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the Jim Carrey haircut, man. The Dumb and Dumber haircut.
From Dumb and Dumber.
Night. That was way off.
Lloyd. Lloyd Christmas.
Lloyd Christmas.
I hate goodbyes.
Lloyd Christmas. That's like you guys watch The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear Lloyd Christmas, I think of James Spader as
Oh,
Robert California.
yeah.
You
Go,
changed
Dr.
the
Loomis,
Coke
go.
into a Pepsi. Wait, yeah, that's what movie is that?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, that's Little Nicky. You changed the code.
Oh,
into a
that's right.
Pepsi. Isn't
Yeah.
that? I think it's Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Here's the newest 3 named person as a joke. Tony fucking Moran.
Oh, gosh.
And we're about to
Look
see
at
the
that.
face of he who shall not be mentioned. Those of you that know. There he is.
Now it's Jim
Rest-
Winburn.
Yeah.
That's Jim Winburn, yeah.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Rest in peace, Jim. And this is it. Like you see, he's standing there. Well, he could have ran at him. The man's shooting him. He could have just tackled him, but he didn't.
Holy shit. In part 2, there's that outline of his body when he gets up, but then there's hardly any grass there. There ain't gonna be no outline there.
I would love to see that footage that Billy Kirk supposedly has, where you see Nick Castle get up and dance off.
Yep.
I would love to see that.
As a matter of fact, it was.
I always felt a better ending to The Office would be to reveal that Robert California was the one who funded the documentary as a way to force the characters to change their lives. That's actually really a good thought. Those of you that have watched The Office, yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I missed that show.
He's
And
freaking out right now.
He's gone. He's gone from here.
He's
The evil
freaking
is
out.
gone.
He's like looking up. Did he fly away?
Right now, Loomis is thinking right now, did I shoot him 6 times or 7 times?
He's like, what the hell am I dealing with right now?
He better start reloading.
That is the Immortal Classic. And there's the knife, which it
Mhm.
should actually be technically upstairs.
Yep.
And I think the only other gaff left is the credits, where he's credited as age 23.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then they did the same fucking thing, must have copy and pasted it into part 2.
Yeah. Okay. So because this was just talked about recently, I'm just gonna say the credit names here. I want to see. Look at this here. Let's see.
Oh, you're trying to think of who this additional person from H1 is going to be?
Yeah, that and the whole Michael age 6, Michael age 23 thing. The shape. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Yeah. See, it said Michael age 6. I said that. To the guy. Sorry. The shape.
The shape. Yep. Lonnie. So yeah, it could be like either Lonnie or Keith, Brent LePage, or Adam Hollander that might be there.
Dude, if Ray Stella was still alive, that'd be awesome because he's a big part because he mostly did the paragliding.
Yeah.
I love they gave Jim Winburn some love. Stunt.
Stunt.
I love that. I love it.
Well, it was probably the only stunt, right? That's probably why. Right?
Yeah, that was it.
Barry Bernardi.
And he's like, how many movies do you know? Look, and the best boy, Steve Mathis. It's the last time I go to a party at Stevie Mathis' house.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Barry Bernardi, there he is, production assistant / dead tow truck driver.
Yeah, the Bowling Green Orchestra. That's where John Carpenter's from. Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Loomis is thinking about how he's about to gain 40 pounds running downstairs. Don't fear the Reaper. Blue Oyster Cult.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Forbidden Planet.
At the time, brand new Panavision.
Halloween Die Hard fans, what number is it from the MPAA? Someday I'll remember that.
Oh, what the actual MPA number? What, was it 25373?
Yep, that's it. Just
Damn. There it is.
That is pretty bad if we know that kind of shit. I don't remember what I did yesterday, but I remember 25373.
Imagine how people use it as a code, like their PIN code for their ATM and shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go bring up the TV.
Excuse me.
The TV scenes on YouTube. You want to watch it?
Bust it out, my friend. Pull the little fella out. Let's take a look at the little fella. Pull him out.
All right. So if you guys just go on YouTube, I'm gonna go Halloween TV scenes.
Are you gonna share screen? Are you gonna share screen it, or should we?
No, you guys are gonna bring it up because it's the same thing. I don't want to get danged for it.
Oh, okay.
Halloween TV scenes. Let's see. Yep, Halloween 78 scenes from TV extended version. There you go, right there.
Which
Silver Bullets.
how
got it
long
up
is
there.
it?
Actually, there's a few of
How
them.
long, yeah, how long is which one are you gonna watch so I can
Well, there's
just
one
tell me
that
how
says
long?
10 minutes and 23 seconds, and one that says 10 minutes and 47 seconds. So let's go with the 10:47. I don't see what the hell the extra seconds are, but Stacy Langan, I know that name. He's in a bunch of Halloween groups.
Yeah, and it has a lot of views. So yeah, that one will be cool.
Yeah,
And I
so we'll
think
do
this is the
that
one
when
that I've
Brady
actually
comes
seen.
back.
I've seen this one recently, so I think this is the right one.
This is very upsetting. I'm going to turn it on my phone. How
If you
about
guys
that?
to do a reading of one of the many unused Halloween scripts, like the Halloween. Well, you know what? That's not a bad idea because if you were around it, you were around at the beginning. We're going to start doing a thing like the Halloween novel book club, where we're going to start reading probably from the first novel on, and discuss each week we'll read a certain amount of chapters, and we'll gather and talk about it. Sort of like a book. It'll be like a book club, and
Absolutely.
we'll start with the very first one. But that's not a bad idea too, where we can just discuss some of the unused scripts that are taking shape. I got to reach out to Dustin McNeil because we're trying to get him on the podcast, our old podcast. I'll see if I can get him when we get things going a little bit more here. Maybe I'll reach out to him again. Get him
What
on
did
as
you
a
guys
guest.
put? What'd you put it on YouTube? Halloween TV footage?
Yeah, it's it pops up. It should be Stacy Langenkamp. Like I said, I know I've seen his name. He's a admin on a bunch of groups. It's like 100,000 views or
Oh,
109,000.
yep, 109. Here it is. Okay.
But you know what I'm going to do? But why don't you talk amongst yourselves because this is a perfect time for a pee break.
How dare
You
you?
must go urine.
Sorry, boys. My bladder's older. I'll be right back.
No,
It's
you
okay,
got it.
man.
Joe, you gonna go see Cocaine Bear?
Yes, my friend. I'm super stoked, man. I think tickets go on sale. Is it Thursday? Friday?
Yeah, they're showing their show starting on Thursday. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I have a benefit for work in the city, and if I'm awake, I might just see it at that Alamo Draft House that just opened.
Oh, very nice, my friend. No, I'm super excited because it's a creature feature. It's not that long of a movie, and it's going to kick some major bootay with
Oh,
the action and the kills and stuff. So I love CGI shit. It's super cool.
I spend 4 hours a day.
Yeah, super stoked. And what gives you a reason to go to the movies, have a couple of drinks, some food, have a good time. So that's cool, man.
Yeah, I think those theaters. I think you've got a bit more of those there, like more of ours like that have like major food besides like actual meal stuff. That
Yeah.
there's more towards the city, but
Oh yeah. So that's one on the agenda. I don't know, prepping for man. A lot of stuff is coming up, man. All these events and 45 and everything, and I'm really genuinely just have a sense of excitement. I'm generally excited. So
you should be, bud.
all these announcements about to come. I'm super excited. I know everybody's freaking out about how to get tickets and VIP and all that shit. But if you can't control it, why worry about it, man? Just it'll come when it comes, and then if you get it, great. If not, then hey, there's always next time. Fuck it.
What did who are you going to get at Texas Frightmare? Are you going to get most of them at least, or?
Yeah, because the way I look at it is, if I do that, then it saves me from having to spend more at 45.
Yeah.
So, and I can use 45 for the bigger fish or the more rare people, because you know how those lines might be. I don't know how it goes in terms of capacity, so it might be like real crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Buster Rhymes is the most developed character of the original 8 movies. Well, you want to start reading some of those unused scripts. There were big plans to bring him back.
Oh yeah, Freddie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure. Yeah, I think you said you're going to get Carpenter. That is because he's never done any of the Halloween conventions, and he's kind of limiting how many conventions he's doing now as he's getting older.
Yeah. If I can, I'm getting a photo. No, knock on wood, everything works out. We're getting a photo op with him, and to me, that's good enough. That's good enough.
This is true. I got it all queued up. So you guys are watching. Was it Stacy Langenkamp's one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have it on my phone. I just put it on my phone.
Yeah. So if you guys want to watch along this last bit with us, we're just going to go through the TV scenes from Halloween, the made-for-TV scenes, since we just watched the whole movie, just for shits and giggles. And if you go on YouTube and Google it, it's right there. So,
yeah, Halloween in parentheses 1978 TV version scenes.
That's right.
On the count of 3, 1, 2, and a 3. Here we go.
Yeah, I like these scenes, man.
These scenes were great. They fit in perfectly. And the funny thing is, everybody's like, "Oh, where did they get the name Audrey?" It's mentioned in the novelization.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
See, this whole speech is like a synopsis of actually how it is in the novelization when he's in front of the court, and being sentenced.
Look at his hat. I don't remember him ever wearing a hat.
No,
Michael Myers must be removed from the sanitarium immediately. I would suggest the maximum security ward of Litchfield. Dr. Loomis, the decision has been made. But this is a minimum security institution.
and Lynchfield was never mentioned again either.
Adequately prepared. Prepared for what?
4 hours.
Boy is a catatonic. He exhibits comatose.
I don't understand how come nobody fucking listens to him. He's his doctor, for fuck's sake. Why don't they listen to this man?
I
God
know
bless it.
they never listened to him.
Fuck.
Government,
My mom
state.
had a history of accidentally taking me to horrifically violent movies. I remember her pulling me out halfway through Doom with Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, we sat through all of Rambo 4 when I was 7. I must have been a horror fan. Who's
Rambo
got their
4
volume
or
up
just
loud?
that Rambo
Somebody
is
got their volume
awesome.
up loud? I just want to make sure we don't get dinged.
Might
Hearing
be
it
me.
somewhere. I've closed mine. That's it. Hearing somebody's a little bit. If you can turn it down a little bit just to make sure.
Is that better?
Definitely better. Yeah, I just don't want to get taken down.
That's okay.
And this guy looks like somebody. He always reminded me of the one doctor to the left, not the older guy, the younger guy.
No, he looks like Craig. What's his name? The nighttime show guy. Craig. The late show. Craig Ferguson.
He looks like somebody that would be working with Commandant Lassard in
yeah.
Police Academy.
That douche.
He straight up looks like a young Craig Ferguson.
That doctor I've seen in other things.
I have
He's
two.
been around.
He's got a stank face.
Yep.
You know, would have been funny if this guy was what's his name? The guy in Halloween 2018 that dies, the Turkish guy. Imagine that, right?
Right. Yeah.
Excuse me.
That could have been a good combination.
And it's funny too because if you watch Halloween, and now this is supposed to be same time frame. Look at Loomis. It looks like he dyed his beard and his
Excuse
hair.
me.
His beard and his hair are very dark as opposed to Halloween.
Yeah.
4 hours a day.
Looking like a young Patrick Ring.
Whoa.
Lighter. I got to get the svelteness to get some of this weight off.
Looking
Well,
good,
oh,
man.
my winter weight. I'm too busy. I'm storing nuts for the winter.
I'm waiting for you to get a Dr. Loomis tattoo, damn it.
Well, the place I took my daughter to get her nose pierced the other day was a tattoo shop, and I was in there. I'm looking, and I'm there with my daughter's best friend's mom was there. Because she had to go with her daughter to let her daughter get the nose done, and she's got a bunch of tattoos too. We both like, you hear the sound, don't you? I said, yeah, I know. It's been a long time. Last tattoo I got was my daughter's name on my arm, and so she was born in 06, so 2006. The last time I got a tattoo.
That's awesome. Yeah, a good idea would be like a Loomis versus Michael, like face to face. Imagine that, like a versus. Oh,
I
was
would
trying to
just
get the
like
wife
the
to
logo
go
with
with
the
me.
knife in the
Oh.
hand, like the main logo from the first one.
They
But
had them on the wall. They had all the horror icons on a wall at the tattoo place. They had everybody. Leatherface. They had Freddy, Pennywise. They had them all on a wall, and you can get them. And the Michael one, I think it was $180 or $150 or something like that.
hey. We should all get a tattoo together in Cali.
supposed to get one when the Cubs won, but didn't happen. Got to get one. Lisa's the
pulled it out
tattoo
of
one of
my
our
bag.
house. She's the tattoo girl of our house.
Awesome.
You don't have any tattoos, Brett?
I don't, shockingly. No.
No. Well,
Oh, we can't do it then. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Nope.
What?
I'm not going to be responsible for that. No way. Your first tattoo and you got clean skin? No, sir. No way.
Is there something wrong with virgin skin getting tattooed or something?
Yeah, I'm not going. No, I'm not going to be responsible for that.
I was just in H6 and H2O with the same timeline, and Dr. Wynn was simply framed for Michael's murder, has the same tattoo, and is wearing his jumpsuit in one cut.
I will tell you,
Interesting
Joe.
theory.
Part of it is because I always wanted to get one when I was drinking, but that's when you don't do it.
Yeah.
You'll just bleed. You can't
I only got one. I only have one that I got when I was drunk, and that's this one around the wrist.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm a bad influence, guys. Disregard what I said.
a cookie woman.
Yeah, just not. I got some fun ones to show you, but that's some good ones. Like you guys will like that one. See that?
Look at that.
You
Joe,
see a little-
what's the longest you took and sat in the seat to get one?
I never noticed that. Did you just hear that? They said who was watching. He said Dr. Bernardi.
That's probably who taught him how to drive. Yeah.
Well, Dr. Barry Bernardi.
Yeah. I love this sister scene. It's been, I think, 4 hours, Brett.
4 hours? Yeah.
I had a 4-hour session. Yeah.
There you go. Travis, first and only tattoo will be Cookie Woman.
Big woman.
Big cookie tits. Cookie
right.
Woman.
Are we all going to
Dale's
get
gas
like a
station,
thorn
5th and Main.
tattoo? Get a
The
thorn
thorn?
tattoo. Thorn?
This is the Elm Street house.
Yes. That's Nancy's house.
See, when she came down the steps, why didn't she get stuck in the pudding?
I know. I love the Pennywise laugh, buddy.
It's Steve Todd.
Steve Todd. 2 first names.
Dude, look at Linda.
Dude, did
She's
you have
something,
oysters
isn't
tonight?
she, Joe?
What did you do?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know.
Damn.
It was Steve Todd.
It was all that blue oyster
Steve
talk.
Todd.
Blue oyster talk.
The
Cold
Blue
talk.
Oyster.
The Blue Oyster Club. Yes.
That's right.
We got to watch Police Academy sometime, the first one.
Oh, God, do we have to watch Police Academy? What a great film. Even all of them are good. I like part 2 when he gets all the hair glued to him. Mahoney, do you know how this happened? I do, sir. And if you don't stop that, you could go blind.
You could go blind. That's right.
I just love the Tackleberry with these, marrying the other girl cop with the son and the father that beat the shit out of each other.
All right, that's
a good one.
Colleen Camp. Colleen Camp. Shit, I just poured that. Later, I'll have the beer.
We had Howard Hessman in that film too. The second one, right? Yeah.
Second one.
Yeah, you had Mauser instead of Captain Harris.
Mauser.
2 and 3.
What a great movie, man. And another Halloween tie-in from the first one. You have Leslie Easterbrook in there.
Oh yeah. What's her name? What's her character's name in it?
What the hell was her name in that? It wasn't Hooks.
No,
That was the one that
Hooks
didn't
the-
talk.
Mahoney, Steve Gutenberg, Tackleberry's goofball.
That's what we call.
Towers.
That's what we always call Joe's son, because my son's got a bunch of guns, and all he does is talk about guns. I'm like, easy, Tackleberry. Lighten up, Francis.
He always had like the big like long Clint Eastwood dirty hairy gun, right?
Ridiculous. Like he's
And
always
there was the
wearing
guy in the first
camo.
one. There was a guy in the first one that kept having the Puerto Rican accent. They kept going in and out, and he's like, "How come every once in a while you lose the Puerto Rican accent?" It's like, "Well, I get it to pick up the girls."
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he was a horn dog, right? Or like
Yeah.
the ladies' man or something.
Yeah, Dirty Harry Callahan. That was her name. She had the same name as Dirty Harry Callahan.
Callahan. There you go. I didn't even put that together. Yep, Callahan.
And then you had Jones, the comedian, Michael Winslow, with the sound effects.
Mhm.
Oh, he's the best. He was the best.
I always got a kick out of like Hightower ripping out the front seats out of that car of the two dickhead guys.
Oh yeah, have y'all mentioned
Rest in peace, Bubba Smith.
Have y'all referenced the guy who gets involved in all the accidents? He's like accident prone.
Oh, the
That
guy
guy-
from Saturday Night Live. He had
Yes.
glasses with his
That
wife
guy's
on the hood of
funny.
the car.
I love that
Tim
guy.
Kazurinsky.
Yes, love that guy.
I don't know. When I was
Tim
a kid, I
Kazurinsky.
always loved the fifth one where they write dork with
That's
the
it.
suntan lotion.
It's good.
That is the scenes. Well, you remember Tim Kazurinsky was in well, he was good friend. If you ever read the book on John Belushi, Wired, he was good friends with John Belushi. If you remember the movie with Belushi and Aykroyd, Neighbors,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and Tim Kazurinsky was in that. They remember he played like the local Hicks. He's like, "Come on, we got cesspools to suck. Let's go." And when the house is burning at the end, he's sitting there. They're all hanging out drinking beer, and they're holding the fire thing, and it's just dripping water. And he's just like, "What's going on? What should we do?" He's just like, "I don't know. I'd get some marshmallows." That's a real good movie. I haven't watched that in a dog's age.
It's been a
Neighbors.
long time. So what are we going to watch next week? I know we had talked to Warriors originally, too, for one of the weeks. And
My Uncle Jeremy has the same. What's JNCO's? He's had since maybe tattoos. I don't know. He's had since he was 21. Has a cult of thorn on his wrist. Prime time bitch up his arm. Wow.
Hey, good old Freddy reference. Love
I
it.
don't know if the wife would allow me to do that one.
that part's
That's cool as
funny,
hell.
the primetime bitch.
I don't know. What are you guys up for next week? I'm game. You want to do? We can do the Warriors. We can do another horror film. We can do a Halloween. We can do. The world is our oyster. Maybe put a poll up.
Oh, yeah.
Group or
We
something.
should do a poll. That's a good point. Is that easy to do? Sorry, I'm
I've
computer
never done it,
illiterate.
but I'll figure it out. I can figure it out.
Oh, we can put it on the Facebook group page and have some votes from there.
Yeah.
We could. I know we did Halloween 2 just on our own. Like if we were going to start fresh with the Halloweens with our new podcast, we got the Warriors, Halloween 2, and then the third one. We could think of something else.
You can do Halloween every other. Just so it's not like. Yeah. So next week
I'll
we
tell
do something,
you-
then maybe jump on Halloween 2 after that. Halloween 2, we should do the same thing where we go because I'm sure they have it on YouTube. We should watch Halloween 2 and then watch the TV scenes
Yeah.
from the cut because there's a lot of them.
Oh, we should. Because we were
Drastically
talking about
different.
doing comedies. We were talking about at least doing a comedy somewhere down the road too.
Yeah.
I'll be happy. It was just reminded me of Dan Aykroyd asking Chevy Chase to suck poison from his ass in Caddyshack too. That's a misunderstood gem, Caddyshack too.
We've talked about Stripe. Well, we keep on talking about Stripes. You can always do Stripes as well.
Oh God, we should do Stripes, but man, if there's so many references in that, I'd be on my face halfway through the movie drinking. If I'll make it through it, but we'll figure it out. We'll, if you guys hanging for a bit, we'll regroup after this and then we'll call it a night.
In the comment
so-
sections, even if we're gonna put a poll, I'll put in the comment section what you would want to watch sometime.
What would y'all like to watch along with us? What would y'all like to watch?
Yeah, comment below. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button because it does help everybody find. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the man right here. Go check out Moody's Mind. All the links are below in this description. And drop in the comments some ideas for movies we'll watch next week. We'll be back on Sunday night with another That Horror Movie podcast. We usually plan it on Thursday nights. If you guys have any ideas, top fives, anything like that, just let us know. And hope we had a lot of people earlier. It seems like everybody started to peter out, so we're going to close this out. So hopefully everybody had a good time on the watch along. And what do you say, boys? Any last words? And then I'll talk to you guys after this.
Have a good evening.
H1 rocks, always has, always will. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out with us. And we'll see you on Sunday.